Everyone, it's James, the Wine Guy. Stay tuned for a video review of this beautiful Traminette coming from Virginia. So stay tuned. So let me introduce the wine right now. This is Saudé Creek. Now this is Traminette. This is a 2013 vintage Reserve, Virginia. Now Traminette is, first of all, it's the state grape of Indiana, or the signature grape. I'm not sure if it's a state grape, but it's prominently placed in Indiana. So this is an American hybrid, which is a cross between Johanniseva 23.146 and Gewürztraminer. And so it's a unique signature. You'll find Traminette, of course, in the Northeast. In a lot of places, yeah, I don't think there's any in California or the West Coast, but you'll find it definitely in the Northeast of the United States, and again in Indiana. I have tried a number of Traminettes before, and they really have a characteristic that is very Gewürztraminer-esque, of course, but it definitely gives a different signature altogether, especially in the finish. So what I'm getting on the finish of all Traminettes is a sense of earth, much more so than a Gewürztraminer, as well as a hint of spice characteristic. In some ways, it's a lighter bodied style wine than many Gewürztraminer, but it's a really interesting wine. This is not a dessert wine at all. This is a dry wine, so 1.8 RS. So what we're going to do first is the scent characterization, flavor profile, and the point score. So on this, I'm getting beautiful notes of white flowers, commas pear, fig, apple, and clovered honey. So next is the flavor characterization and then the point score. So on this wine includes spice, heirloom apples, truffled honey, pear, nutmeg, and a hint of cinnamon. I give this wine a 9.0 out of my 10.0 scale, and you can think of it as 90 points out of 100 points. I want to say about two things about Virginia wines in this wine. First of all, keep an open mind. If you really love California and the West Coast, there's definitive reasons why. But definitely look to the Northeast, look to Virginia, look to New York. I think there's unexpected wine countries in the United States, and we're in a renaissance of winemaking, in my opinion, at least in the U.S. And I think it's a wonderful thing. Keep an open mind when it comes to hybrids. The reason I say that is a lot of people do not like Gewürztraminer. And I think Gewürztraminers are absolutely fantastic today. Now, Traminettes are something that, maybe in your toolbox of desires, that you might have that desire for a Gewürztraminer-esque wine, which is not going to be too intense. It's not going to be in fifth gear, but in a lower gear ratio. And I'm just using an analogy. But really, it's something to consider and think about. And give it a taste. Keep an open mind. You may like it or you may not. You'll find me on many social medias. Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. It's been an amazing 1 year, but guess what? I think this trend is going to continue. Thank you again for watching. Salud.